You train for years to treat patients, but running a private practice means clinical work is only a fraction of your day. Most of your energy goes toward keeping the business upright, chasing overdue payments, hunting for lost paperwork, and managing late-night messages. Think of SmileOS as the person you have always wanted to hire, a tireless employee designed to absorb those specific friction points, remembering every patient's medical history so you don't have to. Automating these operational layers allows you to remain a clinician, rather than spending your career acting as an accidental office manager. The relief starts the moment you log in. The dashboard provides immediate situational awareness, surfacing today's appointments, pending tasks, and collections in one view, saving you from opening 5 different registers just to see how the morning looks. You define your OPD hours and days off, and the system enforces those boundaries. It simply won't allow a booking to exist outside of your protected time. Even with multiple locations, every schedule resolves into a single collision-free grid. No double-booked chairs. And when a patient arrives, a single click surfaces their full story. Past treatments, bills, and consents are mapped out, so you never guess. Centralizing this data eliminates the usual morning triage confusion. You walk into the clinic already prepared for every person on the calendar. Once the treatment is done, a professional prescription takes about 20 seconds to generate. You use your own saved drug combinations, and it prints directly onto your custom clinic letterhead. For legal protection, patients sign consent forms right on the screen. The system quietly captures a photo at the moment of signing, creating an immutable record that the patient was physically present and informed. Pricing is standardized through a master services menu. This ensures that every patient is billed the same rate for the same procedure, regardless of which staff member handles the transaction. You can even track lab work by patient and due date. If a crown is running behind schedule, you see it coming and can adjust the appointment before the patient even leaves their house. Standardizing these microtasks protects the practice from legal liability and prevents the erosion of trust that stems from inconsistent billing or scheduling delays. The software tallies earnings and expenses in real time, isolating outstanding dues into a red-flagged bucket so you know who owes you. This precision extends to the stockroom, tracking materials by batch and expiration date. It triggers a warning before a box of gloves expires. To handle regulatory requirements, the system maintains a live staff register and a scheduled maintenance log for critical hardware like autoclaves and compressors. You maintain control through module management, hiding financials from the front desk, for example, while a daily quiz keeps your team's clinical protocols sharp. This back-office architecture transforms a reactive business into an audit-proof enterprise. If an inspection happens, every required register is ready in seconds. Much of this work happens when the clinic is empty. Even offline, the software executes the tasks of a full-time front desk. It manages a continuous communication loop, sending booking confirmations, post-treatment instructions, and 6-month checkup reminders to patients who would otherwise disappear from your records. Patients can book themselves at midnight via a link or QR code. They only see slots that are actually available, which appear in your calendar instantly. For critical appointments, the system places an automated voice call in a natural voice, because some patients ignore a text, but everyone answers the phone. This background network creates a practice that feels attentive and highly professional, elevating the patient's experience while you remain focused on the procedure. Each patient gets a private link to their own records. They can access their prescriptions and receipts themselves, which stops the front desk from fielding repetitive requests for old paperwork. Routine questions about fees or timings are answered immediately by the system, using your clinic's specific records to ensure accuracy. While the system handles the basics, the AI identifies incoming messages that sound like an urgent complaint or a cancellation, diverting those high-priority threads directly to your team before they get lost. Once an appointment is complete, the system sends a timed request for a Google review, helping their practice's rating grow without you having to ask. Ultimately, SmileOS manages the logistics and the daily friction of clinical growth, liberating you to focus entirely on your patients.